Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kennels. Yes, today we got another movie pickup for you. This one's really short because, like I said, most of my stuff that came in, so now it's just things just trickling in here and there. Um, Even though I have stuff pre-ordered from different places, they're all pretty much still spread out for the most part. But I do have two that actually did come in. Um, so again, once these came in, did my little rippity rip, threw them on my home server. And that way, I have the full uh, digital copy of it. No compression. That way I can just watch it, like on my Apple TV or on my Plex when I'm out and about. Even though I don't really use Plex all that often, but I have it for the convenience because it does work really well, especially when you're using it on on your phone device. So, there's always that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into that first movie. This one was one I was not planning on picking this up. I kind of decided at the last minute. Um, and I kept seeing like the steel book for it. I'm like, it's not really one that I would want the steel book. So I just went with the regular, the regular 4K edition of it, and that is uh, Predator Badlands. So like I said, initially, this was one that I was not planning on picking up. When I look at the way the character looks, I'm kind of like, he looks kind of funny, to be a predator. And I'm not sure if I'm, really digging that look of him as far as being a predator. But, as usual, I go ahead and check out some trailers, see, what other people's opinions were about the movie. Some were really good, some were okay. But I figured, you know what? I like the other Predator movies. Prey was really good. I thought that was really well done. So I figured, you know what? Let me just go ahead and give it a chance. I might like it. And if I don't, well, it's just something that I'll have to, watch randomly, whenever I feel like it. But I figure I go ahead and pick this up. And I did see some of the um, like behind the scenes how they were doing it. Um, because the girl does have legs, of course. So she's wearing the little outfit. I don't remember, it was like a blue outfit. Can't quite remember. I think it was blue. I want to say it was blue. So that way they can make it look like she doesn't have no legs, and the guy's like carrying her around, and the way they kind of like jig that up for him to be able to carry her and stuff. I thought that was all pretty good, especially when they do a lot of that behind the scenes stuff and actually show you, how certain things were done. It's really good to know. Not that I'm going to try to do something like that, but there's always that one person that may just want to. So you know, if they watch the behind the scenes stuff, hey, you get a good idea of how this was made. So again, that was Predator Badlands. This next one, this is a Chinese movie. Yes, my Oriental films. I don't know. I like a lot of these Oriental films. I think most of the ones I end up getting are Korean for the most part. Not that I mean to, they just happen to be Korean. But I know this one was Chinese, so and I know this was an older movie, but one that Arrow released. So definitely wanted to see this. This looked really, really good. Um, don't know if it is good, but definitely looked good. And that is The Sadness. So definitely looking forward to this one. Um, from the trailers, I would say it. I don't want to say creepy would be the word for it, but it does have its moments to where it's kind of messed up, if you know what I mean. So see how this is, whether or not we'll enjoy this one. Um, you know, and if we don't enjoy it, well, sometimes that just is what it is. Some movies you'll enjoy, others you won't. But hopefully this is one that I do enjoy, because like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. So hopefully this one's definitely good. Now, if any of y'all had got to watch this one, let me know what you think. Did you enjoy this? Did you not? Did you think it was good? And, how's the 4K quality of this? I don't remember if this was in Blu-ray or not, but I know I wanted the 4K, so that's what I ended up just going with. And that was the other thing I did see from the trailers that's on the back. So I guess it's made by Shudder, which is funny because I do have a Shudder subscription. I never seen this on there. I mean, I've seen some movies that I ended up picking up after watching them on Shudder. This isn't one of them, so maybe it's still on there, maybe it's not. So if you do have Shudder, maybe do a search for it, and check it out. Might be something you enjoy. Um, I'm definitely gonna watch it with the English audio, or I may watch it with the Chinese audio because sometimes I do like it. I do like watching them in their language, and then just read the subtitles. I mean, I do that with Godzilla, but I watch both versions. Their language, and then the overdub in English. So might just do that with this one as well. You never know, but yeah, those are my two little 4K pickups for the time being. Until the other stuff just trickles on in. But other than that, that was pretty much it. I try to leave links for them. They're affiliate links, of course, through Amazon. So if you are interested in picking these up, you can definitely do so. It helps out the channel. Doesn't cost you nothing. And if you don't want to use the links, hey, that's fine too. You do you, boo-boo. Okay? Do you. But other than that, hey, it's been your boy, Boo Boy Kennels. And as always, keep them scratching. Peace. We up out of here.